AFTV guys, 2-0 down at half-time at Anfield. That normally means, listen, I've been there. At Anfield, you're like 2-0 down, it ends up 5-1. You're getting cooked, you come out of that ground, they're all on you. But we showed a lot of fight today.
Well, I believe we did in the second half, but we really not showing up as a team. Honestly speaking, if you look at the first half, there was no passion. The players looked tired. He's not rotating the
Is that understandable though?
No,
Is that
it's
understandable?
not,
You just played, listen, Arsenal have just played the toughest game you could possibly think of playing, a semi-final, away from home in Paris. I was there.
I agree.
I mean, to then lift yourself after the defeat and you're feeling deflated, you're out of the Champions League, and then you've got to go to the home of the champions. You've got to give them a guard of honour. Then, come on, we've got to take that. We do have to take that into context,
I
don't
agree
we?
with you, Robbie, but look at the Bournemouth game. Why didn't he make substitutions? Why did he play the first team there? He would have rested key players for us to have a better chance with PSG. I think Arteta, for sure, we've given him a chance. Five seasons. He's a manager with no prior experience as a first team manager. I think his time is almost getting up. We can give the excuses of players being injured, can give excuses of him not buying players during the winter, during the previous summer. But as a coach, how do you play with the team that you have?
Right. Let me ask you, if you was in charge, your name's Stan Kroenke.
Yeah,
Your name's what?
Yeah, Bernard. But right. I'm Stan, yes.
Bale Kroenke is the name, yeah? Right.
Okay.
Right, Bale Kroenke, right?
Yeah.
Would you give him next season?
Honestly speaking?
Yeah.
The thing I'd check is, was he serious enough about choosing players in the winter? If he didn't push me to get players in the winter, I wouldn't keep him, Rob.
Okay, what
For
about
sure.
you? What about you?
For sure.
What about you?
I'm just here for the fun.
You're here for the fun.
I was just here for the fun. Having a
What
good time.
do you think he deserves more time, Mikel Arteta?
Not really.
No?
No.
Why?
I mean, just like you said, I think Arsenal for the longest time, super team, but they always just come close to winning the title, but they've just never actually gotten it.
So if he's going to get next season.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes.
I think he'll get next season.
For sure he will.
Will he win a trophy?
If he buys a proper striker and a winger, and he beefs up his midfield, then for sure he will. But if he doesn't, then he needs to go home. So he has one season, just one season. That's his last straw, Robbie. If he does nothing with that one season he has, then he's out. He has one season, Robbie.
2-2 it ended in the end. 2-0 down at half-time. Anfield. Are you thinking to yourself, oh my days, man, this is going to be horrible?
Yeah.
Or did you have faith that the team would come back?
No, I expected a better performance in the second half. I feel like that first goal was crucial. But then the second half kind of felt like what you were saying at halftime. It's the story of our season. Missed chances, a bit of bad luck with the red card. So a bit disgruntled with it, but what are you gonna do, man? That's the story of our season. We just gotta look forward to next season now.
Yeah. Did you think we'd come back?
No, the way we usually tend to end seasons, when we lose one game, usually end with like 3 or 4 losses in a row. So I didn't really expect us to come back. But the way we said the second half was really, really promising. And I saw some things from Ben White, who has been very terrible the last couple of games because of his injury. And Odegaard as well, I saw something in the second half. We tried something different. Martinelli up front, that's what I've been asking for Arteta. That's one of the issues I have with Arteta. Not too many, but that's one of them. We never try to change anything. Sometimes it's like-for-like substitutions. No need. Let's bring in a striker for a defender. Let's try Martinelli up front. You have 3 games to go. Just try something different. And it actually worked. He scored within 2 minutes. So hopefully for the next 2 games, we see the same thing.
Right, listen, there was a guy who came on before, he said that next season, that's it. If Mikel Arteta does not win a trophy, he has to go. Do you agree with that?
I heard him, and honestly, that's another example of a fan who's been gaslit by rival fans into thinking that, you know, we have to earn the right. We earn the right to win any trophy.
Like Arsenal Football Club is a big club.
No, it is absolutely it is. But people need context. People need to remember that we were in the doldrums in the last 5 years. Arteta brought the standards and the expectations back up. He's the reason we're here, and he has credit in the bank. So that's my thing.
Right, but if we come second next season,
No, we won't. We won't.
but what if we do?
I feel like no, we won't. I feel like
And what if, no, I'm just asking.
if we do,
If we did, would you give him another season?
it depends on the context. But I expect to give him another 2 years, minimum.
So you got faith in him?
I got a lot of faith in him, and I got a lot of faith in this squad. They want it just as badly as anybody else. We've never had a squad that's loved the club like we have now in such a long time, and we need to give them that love back, give them that faith back. And if they were to ask us if we have faith in Arteta and we say no, they'd be really gutted because they disagree with us as well.
Okay, and what do we need to do? You know, we've got 2 games left, then we're into, you'll hear me chatting rubbish about transfers and stuff like that. But what do we need to do in that transfer window?
A lot. I feel like since we've left it with like 2 seasons, we have more to do. So first of all, everyone has said it, you have to buy a striker. But I also want to see an attacking midfield, an extra one, even if it's moving Odegaard to the number 8 position and having a different number 10, someone like an Eze, Vat, someone like that. And I wouldn't personally sell players like Trossard and Martinelli because I don't think we have enough depth at all. So I want us to like sign maybe 5 players, and then I wouldn't really get rid of anyone else. But obviously in the transfer window, it's hard. But early signings as well, because letting it out all the way to July and August, I don't think it's worth it. We need to do straight business with Andrea Barta. Let's get the signings done that we wouldn't usually do.
All right, and just before we go, tell everybody about your podcast that you guys do over here in Kenya.
Yeah, no, it's 12 TV. We've been doing it for about 3-4 years now. We have a lovely community, and it's just bands. It's kind of similar to what DR Sports and AFTV do, where you have different kind of fans given different types of perspectives. So check us out on 12 TV on YouTube, and yeah, we'll see you there on Thursday.